the best diet. What's the best diet to lose weight? Well, I don't recommend doing any diets. Here we have Natasha, the glamorous, glorious Natasha. Yet another great example that my protocol works. It just works. High carb, low fat, high sugar, vegan, plant-based, whatever you want to call it. It just works. We're naturally thin. Humans are naturally thin creatures. We're not designed to be sumo wrestler physique. We're just not designed. Our joints aren't good for that. Our knees aren't strong. We are designed for lean physiques. Here we are. There's me, age 42, Natasha, age 21. Same diet, double the age, same results. Lean physiques. Lean physiques, surgery-free. No surgery there. Looks like it, but they are natural. They are fantastic. Let's have a look at same diets, different races. All right, so this is me back in the day. This is the pre-natty days. Natty days, I should say. And very, very lean. This is also natty physique, just angling it out. Out-angling myself there. This is in 2012. So we can see that for decades now, I've been, relatively low body fat. And times I've eaten more fat, such as durian and avocado and healthy fats. A lot of healthy fats put on some healthy body fat. Right? So the fat we eat is the fat we wear. Now, vegan fats are definitely better, but still, too much fat is too much fat if weight is an issue. So here we are, New York City. So these are just some photos to show you, back in the natty days. There's no anabolic steroids here. This is me, natural Durianrider. This is Alex Jones. He wasn't too happy. I was eating a lot of pineapple. That photo is 2005. 2005, that one there. This is 2013. You can see just lean physiques. And again, back in the lean days. So this photo here, 2009. This is January 2009. So this is 2015 with some fans on the Gold Coast there. So YouTube has definitely been very good for me. My Uncle Chester, he also eats high carb, low fat. And don't get him too close to your girlfriend because he'll get into action. This is in Thailand there. So basically I travel around the world and some more lean people. There's high carb, the twins on the right there. The 20s. This is 2001, me, and at the Institute of Sport doing some sleep testing. This is some VO2 max muscle biopsy. He's got a cannula in my arm. So you can just see high carb. Works for girls as well. High carb, low fat. It just works. It just works. Eat like a peasant. Not in volume, but in food types. So we see that this is a shot here from 2002. Caused a bit of controversy, this one. This was my leanness. This is when I was at my leanness. I was also very, very strong on the bike. Very strong, very lean. So no drugs here, no calorie restriction. This is unlimited carbohydrate calories. This is just before I got into sort of raw food. This is April 2002. April 2002, just before I got into raw food. This is Chris Froome, very, very lean as well. So to get these body fats, you have to eat like a peasant. The best foods are white rice, very cheap. White sugar, very cheap, very lean. There's no fat in sugar. There's no fat in white rice, really, is there? There's minimal to zero. Bananas are also very good. Ripe bananas, a bit more fat in bananas than rice, but still very, very lean, very, very low. So if you want to lose body fat, then skip the meat, skip the avocado, skip the oil, skip the fats. Right? Now, if you're underweight, let's say your abs are popping a bit too much and people are a bit concerned about you, then eat more avocado, eat more oil, all right? And keep it vegan. You don't need to eat any animal products. It's better for the environment, better for your health, The plant fats are tasty, aren't they? They're tasty. Avocado. Who doesn't like avocado on toast? That stuff rocks. So if you do want to increase the body fat levels, then increase your dietary fat. Increase your own fat, just increase the dietary fat. It's pretty straightforward, isn't it? Because the fat you eat is the fat you wear. It's 2003, holding Dave Zabrisky's bike. And I got another shot from 2003. This is when I was eating probably the most fat of my life. I was also training the most. I was training the house down in 2003 and eating so much plant fats. Nuts, whole food plant-based sources of fats, healthy fats, and I was still very lean, but a lot more body fat than you see me today. So you can see not as much striations in the face and the arm. And most people would probably say, I look healthier here, even though I was slower, because the extra fat just, even Mario Oates having a bit of a laugh. It does, yes, the extra fat in your body slows down oxygen transfer and delivery. So it can be fine if you're doing long, slow Ks, it's really good. But if you're going for really fast stuff, the extra fat will definitely slow you down. Doesn't mean you can't do it, just means you won't be as fast. This is 2013 full Natty Bra days. So yeah, there we go. So you can see the body fat is just, there's no fat, there's no fat. So that's why I do eat fat, because my body fat levels are just so low. It's like I have to eat fat. So I generally eat fat every day. Plant fats. I use coconut oil. I use avocado. I use vegan cheeses. Some of the vegan meats, the plant-based meats there. I love vegan pizzas. I love vegan burgers. Fries, corn chips. Easy to get your fat in there. All right? So that keeps the body fat from just being 0%. Probably about 2%, 3% in here. And so when you're that lean, it is important to have some sort of fat source so you just don't get too lean. Right? So you can see here, I'm a bit more, you've got a bit more bulk here. This is anabolic effect of decanoate. So you can just see that, how lean I am even compared to pro riders. This is 2009. This one is January 2010. So that's the reality there. You just eat like a peasant. White rice, fruit, white sugar. Isn't it amazing? This is me if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. If I wasn't vegan and high carb sugar mountain. Isn't it crazy that society says sugar makes you fat, but yet look how lean I am? And there's people say, well, you exercise a lot. 95% of cyclists out there that I see riding up Norton Summit are doing more Ks than I am this year in the last few years. I'd say 95%, at least 90%. And they're fatter than me. Why is that? Now, this isn't a competition of, hey, I'm leaner than you, I'm better than you. That's not the case at all. This is just merely a debate about nutrition and just proving you can't out-train a bad diet. You even saw in this video here, I was at my highest body fat level, even though I was slim, I was at my highest body fat level and doing the most training. I did over 30,000 kilometers in 2003, which is, for me, that's a lot of Ks. For some people, 30,000 K is nothing in a year. It's nothing. Picture there by Geraint Thomas. So that's just reality there for me, is that, it works. And Natasha doesn't do that much exercise. She uses the bikes for transport. She's like a Dutch girl. She's from Colombia. She doesn't speak much English, but she's from Colombia. You don't need to speak much English if you look that good. But, she's from Colombia, and over there it's just rice, beans, and bananas. They love a good banana. And so do I. To give a good banana is definitely satisfactory nutrition thing. It's just, I don't know, people really make this thing harder than it has to be. They get caught up in diets and water fasting and intermittent fasting and, I just got to reset my metabolism, Harley. I got to do a water fast first. I'm like, you can do that, and that'll just slow down your thyroid. So here we go. Photo on the left, massive amount of training. And I look fine. I probably look healthier than most people than the guy on the right. But I was way faster on the right. I was way faster. I was smashing the climbs. I was time trialing really well. Time trialing like a beast. And less training on the right. On the left, the most training of my life, and also the heaviest in terms of body fat. I was probably about 71 kilos, which I am about now, but I'm a lot more lean muscle. Anabolic effects. So there you go. You can't out-train excess fat. It just will store on you. And obviously, if I wasn't doing all the exercise I was doing, then I would have been a lot fatter, But I was burning a lot of calories. So if I wasn't burning the calories and eating all that fat, because fat's just easy to eat, isn't it? Fat's 9 calories per gram. It's just easy to eat a lot of fat. It's tasty, like when you're mixing like corn chips. Fat on its own isn't tasty, but when you mix it with corn chips and vegan Nutella, and if you're doing the mainstream diet where you're eating meat and stuff like, sausages and hot dogs and salami and lard and all that fat and oil, it's just so easy to get in there. And that's why people, the average Aussie, I'm in Australia here right now, the average Australian is overweight or obese. That's crazy. The average Australian overweight or obese. And we have here guys like Egan Bernal who live on a Colombian diet, which is bananas, beans, and rice, traditionally, and corn. That's the traditional diet. And obviously when they get a bit more money, they're like, I've got to have some more meat and sausage and stuff. And that's why you see a lot of Colombians, they've got a bit of weight behind them. So look at Quintana. He's also from Colombia. And look how small he is compared to these really skinny podium girls. I mean, these podium girls are slender, like a size 10. And Quintana looks like a little schoolboy next to him, doesn't he? Look at that. Look how small he is. Look at his shoulders and stuff. Even his legs are tiny. His calves. He's got no calves. He's got no quads. These girls are much bigger than him. It's amazing, isn't it? It just goes to show you how small you have to be your best as a pro cyclist, That's why guys got like, Adam Hansen, who looks, he doesn't even look like a pro cyclist, even though he's very lean and fit looking. He looks more like a triathlete sort of thing, doesn't he? Or maybe even look more like a welterweight boxer. And you got the runners here, these Africans eating ugali, and they definitely look like runners, very emaciated, right? Like Chris Froome style, emaciated. To be a Tour de France winner, you have to be emaciated, basically. So you have to look like this to a degree. And so this is, I got down to this weight, no starvation, wasn't doing crazy training. I was definitely training hard and focused, but I was eating just hardly any fats. I was eating unlimited carbohydrate. You have Ryan Hall on the left. He's definitely hit the juice, and you can see that change in his physique, see a change in my physique when we've gone from natty to anabolic. Mo Farah's like, holy shit, he's had a drug test over there. And Gallon Up's like, nah, mate, it's all good. I paid him off. But they look big in this photo, don't they? But this is how they look in real life. Very slender, and you have to have no carbs, basically. The less carbs you have, the faster you can run. There's Michael Shelley here, winning the Commonwealth Games for gold medal. So very, very skinny. So you have to be, but you also have, you can't start, because if you starve down, you won't have any energy, and then you'll get dropped, all right? So you have to be having a lot of energy, a lot of blood, a lot of nutrition, but that lean body fat, the low body mass, and the good injury prevention management by training properly, not doing too much, just doing enough. You only have one body. Look after it. Imagine if you only had one bike, how well you'd look after that bike. You only have one body. Please look after it. Don't starve. Don't abuse stims. Get lots of rest and eat unlimited carbohydrate if you want your leanest, happiest self. Peace.